Hello guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we are here with the Usopp gang. Finally the reveal of the secret list. Best deck. We are here with Mirko, got top 32, and Alessio got top 32. Me, Edo and Digle, unfortunately we lost in Swiss. Guys, show us the list, explain what is good for this deck, why you brought this deck.
Okay, we decided to play this deck because Sakausopp have the same game plan, so I put the control of the board, and we see that in this format that's pretty wide, so because we have a lot of decks, that can be a good choice, because also against the aggro decks in the Shanks, it's the best deck, probably for most of the deck more popular. The format, we have a lot of cards against that, and we found that the matchup is really good. So
the only matchup really tough is Teach. And so we also playing cards against Teach. The matchup will be against a good player 50-50, so we decided to not play any card against Teach and focusing on the rest of the meta. And we built this list. I based the idea on the list that played Mirko in the last regional with Mario. So
yeah, we started to create this list, to build the list, and science 2 after the region of the Monaco. And I think for our so impressive the deck, we think about a lot.
I think with one more week would be a better list for the meta, but once it's settled, you can build it in a better way.
Okay.
Yeah, totally agree. So
Let's go with
the deck profile and we talk about the cards. For the search, we decided to play ODD6, 4 Leo is of course mandatory. The 2 Rebecca, it's because we have not a lot of space. It's a lot of good important have the drop because we have the Jozu, the list, the captain.
the big body.
So the addition of the component. And of course it's good to have the consistent. And for every drop 1 we have the 4 Tempest kick. It's just to have, if you don't see nothing to, you can do it for your cycle at the end. And also it's good in end game where you see multiples, you have a
also Rebecca helps you feeling the graveyard.
Yeah, of course. And for other drop 1 it's free corrida. Of course corrida is important the deck because you need have for the user against with the Zoro, with Leo, and also if you have Suleiman in your hand you need to have to attack and decrease the body. Yeah, so it's important this list.
We were not playing 4 because we were not playing Cavendish, so we had no way to clear hand, so it would be too tricky to see multiple spots.
So for other body that's mandatory deck, it's for Rebecca and for Zoro. The other reason is that we play the deck because the loop is really insane to do Rebecca Zoro, and it's absolutely really good plus the Ina.
Yeah, with the Ina it's like to do Rebecca Ina Lucci back in the days.
Yeah, like Sakausopp in the past.
Sakausopp.
Yeah, this card is insane with this leader because leader makes her 5 drop, and against Duffy and above all against Duffy that is really popular here. It's important because they can't bounce it with low. And also when she blocks, she draws 1 for leader, so it's insane this thing.
Yeah, all block raids you can do also the Sacro, so that's really perfect. So for other cards, for the Dressrosa we decided to play the 4 Suleiman because it's a good for the use the body, and we not to run the Olympus for the reason that we have the Jods and we not have a lot of drop 1 instead of my list of the Monaco. To Frankie, Franco Baresi, the best defender in the history of the football, and also this insane blocker. Also because we have the two-man Sherry.
This is the best card.
Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Of course, you can have to back the Rebecca and also with the Frankie.
The goal of the deck is to arrive in a point of the game where you are able to establish at least two bodies that can discount or destroy something on board, and with the rest and with the turn downs you just loop every turn the same thing to destroy your opponent board and draining his resources, attacking with all those phase. This card is really good also against Teach, because it's a cost 5, so he needs to do Shigan on that, but he brings back a body and draws one with the leader.
That's a lot of good because they can bring 4K body, so it's not easy to clear.
And also, you can bring also a little toy.
Yeah. The nono piccolo.
The 9 pequeño. 9 kid.
You can bring back Masheri too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you arrive at a point where you can do Masheri, add back something.
Yeah,
This is on board.
It's a very good loop.
They can trade it.
This is a blocker too, anyways, because opponent have to
They need to clear it.
Also, we have Parade Destrosa for 2K. This is so important because it's the only block that 2K that you can bring back with the Rebecca.
And also with Mancheri.
Also Mancheri. And the leg it's good for reducing. So
it's really good against Teach for clearing the burgers with down blow.
yeah, for other flex.
We were only playing 8 plus 2K as we did with Sakazuki, because being a combo deck, playing a lot of cards that do nothing could be breaking, so we minimize the number of.
Also, we don't really need to protect our
Well,
life. With
also
this
because
card.
we have a lot of
blockers. The loop is
And you have
more blocker on board. So.
the really difference from the standard list of Usopp is the fact you have Rebecca. So with Rebecca you can just take back 2K if you need it.
The best card
in the game.
It's back.
The best blue cards, I think, that's for Blaze. Because it's absolutely insane with the Ina Rebecca. That's a lot important and pusher for the.
Also, Suleiman is really good. So.
It's really good in this deck because cheaper removals lets you to do a lot of other things with the other mana that you have, and also there are you can buff things like Zoro that has rush attached to that to make trades. So it's really good for trading those.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. The best removal. The Captain Zozu. This is the idea for we said before.
I think this card makes your matchup against tanks easier. On curve, you just drop it, and you have a big body that you can clear with the Backman or Rayleigh. So these are really good out tempo play. And also with 10 mana, you can do like Rebecca, Yena. Bounce back, I drop 10.
10 costs, yes.
Yeah. Also, it's good to bounce back Yena to have a reduction for 2.
Sometimes during this tournament I made Ryozu.
You establish a blocker, an attacker, and you just drop your.
I have a lot of inside this card. You can bring back your Zoro from board, play against Zoro, you can kill 2 body.
So also bouncing back Leo, that is the best search of the game, as you see.
Also free book is another removal. They also reduce it, and this help a lot, especially against all other aggro decks, against Zoro, it's MVP, also against Dolphin it's really good. So engineering you can bring back with the Rebecca, so it's absolutely really good, I think.
Yeah, versus Zoro, I think if you establish a Suleimani and Broken on board, you just win the game because you clear for free every turn.
I won one game against Zoro against a free spell and for Chopper that can bring back more, so also because you have a lot of removals, so that's
You want to do other change after this tournament, after this experience?
Yeah, like I said, Gianluca Di Clemente, we have not a lot of time to prepare this.
Also because we arrived at this list like Monday night, I think.
Start of week.
Yeah. Also because we added Jodzo last time, and I think blue black is the best combination of the game, and there's a lot of card pool. So depending on the meta that you expect, you can build the deck differently. But we wanted to try at this tournament because it could have a surprise effect on the meta. We were unfortunate because I faced the Shutish, that is the worst matchup, and they also played in top 2 with
Teach.
Yeah, we lost this against Teach and
also,
also against Usopp, but we have
against
the with
the normal build that makes the combo Rebecca Heroes is
also in general against the standard B it's good because you can do when he do the combo of the Rebecca Kiros, you can respond with the Rebecca Zoro, clear the board, like you can clear your Kiros, so you have in the spot that's okay for you. But the problem is that my opponent know my list, so I go first and he also play Kias. That's a very good because you can clear easily my Rebecca, so the blocker. But that's happened. I'm still happy about the deck, and
It's a really strong deck. It's really fun to play, and we are looking to improve it for the next tournaments.
yeah.
I think it's the only deck in the meta right now that where you can with the skill improve your gameplay against every deck. The other decks needs to see the curve, most of the decks, so yeah.
Okay. So guys, do you have some shoutouts?
Just to these guys that helped me with the deck.
Yeah, I also want to shout out, of course, first of all, Ikra, because we have the idea of the deck, and also we have to focus for the deck, and we think about for the first.
For 2 weeks we started with really different lists, and we arrived to this one, and it was a long work because we tested really every card like Olympus, the 6-drop, every red rock,
the Cavendish cost 5.
Cavendish cost 5. So it
So-
was a really good card against Teach, and we tried a lot of lists. We came up with this one, giving up the Teach matchup. And because we didn't thought was a lot popular, because Teach has hard matchups.
Especially in top, we didn't expect so many because we expected so much chance. Also, I want to shout out my team for 7X, especially to Simone Palanga that helped me a lot against Teach because I tested with him 30 game against the Teach, so he helped me a lot, and also all these guys. Luigi Amato for that.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you guys.
That's it.
And
GG.
Usopp, best deck. See you
deck.
next
See you
video.
soon.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.